Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be sharing with you my project pan. Now I know I'm not posting this at the beginning of the year, I'm also not filming this at the beginning of the year. Had a lot of things going on, so yeah, that's why I'm a little late on this, but I did work on these products since the beginning of the year. So I'm still going to be saying that I started this project at the beginning of the year because I essentially did. I just didn't film it that early. So I have made progress. So I do want to share that with you. I'll kind of tell you what I was at the beginning of the year and then where I'm at now. I chose 8 products for this year, for 2020. I did a project pan last year and it didn't go that great. So I really want to do better. I think I used up 2 products. I used up a powder foundation and I used up an eyeliner. So I think I'll do better this year. The first product that I am putting in this project pan, I know it is dirty. You're gonna have to forgive me for that. Is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 Foundation. SPF 20 in the color Ivory. So this is a good color for me. And I've been enjoying it. I have started actually using this at the beginning of the year, so it was completely full. And now I can kind of see through the packaging a little bit if I hold it up to the light. Sorry, that was me holding it to the light. And it is currently, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to tell, but I can see a little bit of a gap right above the C. So like right here, if you can see that. So that's kind of how I'm going to be marking this progress, is what I can see from it. And I feel like it might be lower than that, but that's just what I can visually see progress-wise. So I used up a little bit. I have to say I haven't used it every day or anything. I don't wear a full face of makeup every day, so I probably used this winter, this year, maybe five or more times. It could be between 5 and 10 times. I don't think I use it quite 10 times though, but 5 is probably more about how I've used it. And I use it with a sponge. This may seem pretty familiar if you have watched my previous year's project pan. I am moving it forward into this project pan as well. This is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer, and this is in the color Light. And I am currently, I think before I was at this line right here, and now I feel like I've gotten to the bottom of the word corrector. So I feel like I'm now here. So I've made a little bit of progress within the past couple of months, few months. Not a lot. I feel like this one will take me a long time to use up. I feel like it will take me probably the whole year. This product has lasted me so long. I'm really surprised because I use this every single day. I use this every day. No matter what, I use it. So I don't use a whole lot because you don't need a whole lot of it, so it's probably why it's lasted me so long. I really enjoy this concealer, so I'm going to continue to use it. It's something that I have in my everyday routine anyway, and I feel like that's a good reason to put it in here and try and use it. Share with you the progress that I've been making. So the next product that I am going to be using in this project pan is the Dermablend Professional Loose Setting Powder. This is the translucent one, I believe. And I have started using this again at the beginning of the year. And I have been, if I tap this on the counter, it is right under the word professional. It kind of is right now too. So I don't know if you can see, but it is right here. So it's kind of the progress that I'm at with this one. I like this powder. At first when I tried it, I think last year, I wasn't so sure about it, but I actually really enjoy it. I just can't use a heavy hand. I don't want to overdo it or it doesn't work out, so I just have to use a little bit of product and use a light hand swipe it over my face, and it works well for me and I really enjoy it. Product number 4 will also look familiar to you. This is the Aziza 2 palette. This is so old. I still use it though. So this is the highlight and blush duo. You all have seen this before if you have seen my previous project pans. I am using both products, so the blush and the highlight, but I'm counting them as one product. I believe since my last like end of the year update for my project last year that I have hit more pan on the highlighter. I'm trying to show you that, but yeah, so I have made more progress there. The blush is really about the same. Maybe on the pan you could see that it's down a little bit on that side. I don't expect to have much progress on the blush, but I really would like to finish up this highlight. I don't know if that's possible or if that's realistic, but that's really what I want from this. And then once that's done, at this point, I could care less about whether the blush is used up or not. As long as I use the highlight up, then I will call this product done. Next product that I am putting in this project, and I really can't see any like visible difference in this product, so this might be kind of hard to share progress with you guys, but this is the Essence I Love Stage eyeshadow base. It is the Physicians Formula Matte Collection Quad Eyeshadow in Canyon Classics. And here are the colors. It's a little bit distorted because of the lighting, but this one I already had pan on, but I expanded that pan quite a bit already this year. And then this guy over here, I believe I didn't have pan at all beginning of this year. And now there is a good amount of pan right there. I'm really quite surprised, but in a good way. I really enjoy this palette, or this quad. And that's why I wanted to put it in here, because I know I enjoy and love using this. And it's an everyday palette. I use these colors all the time. If I want something really simple, this is what I'm gonna reach for. Or if I wanna use some different shadows, I'll always reach for at least one of these for an eyeshadow look. So I feel like this is a good product to have it in this project. I have 4 more products. I am going to be using a total of 10. I don't know if I said that before. The next product that I am adding to the project pan is the Burt's Bees Nourishing Eyeliner in Soft Black. I did have this in my previous project pan, and it is significantly smaller. And the reason why is because I have had to sharpen it quite a bit. The It's Cosmetics Brow Universal Brow Pencil. You have seen this in my previous project as well. It has the, oops. And I feel like I've made progress on it, and maybe I haven't, I don't know. But this is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous Foundation in the color, I believe it's 805. Yeah, 805 Ivory. It's a really good color match for me, and it's showing really dark right here on camera, but just real quick, I am going to zoom in before I move it around too much and show you my progress. There we go. Sorry for the background. So it was, where was it before? It was, I believe, above the C before, and now it is above the O. So I know it's not a lot of progress, but the fact that I can see through the jar and see the progress there is really quite amazing. So I am pretty happy with my progress on this, and I have been using it pretty much every day. So I have been getting a lot of use out of it. So Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. I believe I have it in fair, or no, light. And this did have, like, I think I had gotten like down to here or something. Well, a new air bubble somehow ended up into this thing, and now I can't even go like past this mark here. I can feel so much air in here. So I don't know how more air got in there, but I really can't track it, but I am still working on it. I use it every single day as normal. So this is just taking me forever to use. It's pretty exciting progress, I feel like. This is my blush and highlight duo. There's so much more pan showing, and as you can see, like, the dip is like really down in there now. So yeah, I'm making a lot of progress on that, and look how much progress I have made on this, especially in this lighter shade right here. Like, I've hit so much more pan, first of all, and in the shade next to it as well on the top. And then if I tilt it, you can see that there's like a big dip on the side of the pan, also in the brown shade. But yeah, I'm thinking for sure I should be able to use at least this lighter shade up, I would think in a couple months, and then I would think this shade over here within the year. So I'm actually really excited about that this is making a lot of progress. I'm also kind of sad about it because I've been really enjoying using this. You can't really see too much progress here because it's not really visible. You can kind of see a little bit right there. You can see, I don't know if you can see that, but there's some marks that I can see through the packaging, but I think this still has a long way to go. The Essence I Heart Stage eyeshadow base, I can't even get it to like go flat anymore. So it's really hard to tell where I'm at. I don't know if this gives any better of a direction or what, but there's really not a whole lot in here. No, you really can't see. I have my Ulta Hydra Shine Lip Gel. Here's my marks on the side. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see through. I think you can see where it's now shown through. So I could mark it right here, but actually it dips down in the front and the back quite a bit more so like above the R. Ulta Beauty Matte Lip Cream. Now this one, I couldn't see any progress, and then I moved the wand around in there and I could start to see the inside. And then when I take it out, like when I take the wand out and look inside, like it looks pretty empty. So there is plenty in here still, but I think that I am definitely well on my way to using this up. It's like, that's how much I have left, but I can't really tell, you know, if it's any different or not. I'm at the R in Burt's Bees, and I did have to sharpen it, I feel like a couple times this month. Not too much though, because I think what was happening and why I've been going through this so quickly is because there was a couple times where I sharpened it and it just fell out, so I had to sharpen it again. So there's a lot of times where I had to sharpen it multiple times, but recently I've gotten some really good sharpens out of it, and I've been able to use that sharpened tip for quite a while without having to sharpen it again. I really feel like this update is a very good update. I made a lot of progress. I'm very happy with where I'm at right now. I used up my Dermablend Professionals Loose Setting Powder. Now this one had 5 grams in it, or 0.18 ounces. I really enjoyed this powder. As you can see, there is nothing left. The item that I'm rolling in is another one, and this is a lot smaller though. This is only a 3 gram 0.11 ounce. I have used it a couple of times. It was completely 100% full to the brim. Like, I couldn't believe how full this thing was. But as you can see, there is some movement in there, so I have been using it. But yeah, so I am now moved on to this one. This is my last Dermablend powder that I have, but it is something I would put on my list to repurchase. But for now, I'm adding this in place of the other one. And I am currently, because this is actually really small, I know it looks big because I'm holding it up to the camera, but I'm gonna do a little mini comparison here. Yeah, there is a difference. There's definitely a difference between size here. And it's really hard to get the brush, it's really hard to get the brush in this one, like a big powder brush. So I have been using this empty container to just dump some of the product in and then use my brush and swirl it around in here or in the cap, kind of a thing. Okay, the next product I used up completely is this Ulta Beauty matte lip cream. It's in the shade Tender. And this thing, if you can see, is completely scratched up. There's a tiny bit at the bottom, but I can't get it out. And then when I take out the wand, you can see even more how much it is empty. But I scratched up the sides and I got every little bit out I could as far as that goes. I did not take out the stopper. I could have, but I feel like I got a lot out of this already and I got a lot of use out of it. So in its place, I am adding in this Makeup Forever mini. Again, it's a mini. I have already used a couple of times, but this is kind of where I'm at with it. When I first started, this tip was above the P, like right above the P, and now I am right above the U. So I've used a little bit, not a ton, but a little bit of this already. My Cosmetics Brow Power Universal Eyebrow Pencil. This is all I have left. That's really not much. Okay, now let's go into the paper and show you guys. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I made pretty good progress, if you can see between this and this here. Look how tiny this is now. This is actually the Burt's Bees eyeliner in soft black, and you can't even see the Burt's Bees lettering anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the progress here. So here's where we are right now, and I do measure from this black bottom part. Oops, do measure from this black bottom part right here. So this is where I'm at. I made a lot of progress between last update and this update. I am so excited about that. So I think that this will be gone by my next update. So I'm thinking I will have another empty, which is super exciting. I have like half of it gone, and I think that's actually more than half because as you can see, it is slanted. And I don't think I'm gonna try and use up these little edges. I tried to get it with my brush and I feel like I was ruining my brush. And then I tried to use it as like eyeshadow and inner corner highlight, stuff like that. I used it like that for a little bit this month, actually, most of the month, but then I really just didn't like how it looked. So I'm going to stop doing that, and I'm honestly just going to use it as just highlight, and if there's still some around the edges like that, I'm still going to call it done. You can see I have made a crap ton of progress on this cream shade here. I've been using it to set my lids and my inner corner, stuff like that. So really pretty neutral base. I really enjoy it. It sets my primer. Brown shade here, I have definitely hit a ton more pan on. And as you can see, I have also gotten into the side a little bit there as well. So that one I'm definitely making progress on as well. I really haven't reached for or touched these two down here much. This is my CoverGirl Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous foundation, and I know it's a little bit hard to see. Let's see if I can try and get this at a better angle, but you can definitely, here, maybe I can like hold it up to my messy room, you know, don't mind the messy room. But yeah, I've definitely made progress. You can see right through it, and now I am either right above or right below this E right here. That's a lot of progress from here, or from here down to here. That's a lot. So I feel really good about that. I don't think this will be on next month, but maybe the month after. So I'm really happy with this progress. Ulta Hydra Shine Lip Gel. You can see through the packaging now. It's crazy. And here are my lines. When I you know, bend it down and stuff, it's still kind of about where I was It's still kind of about where I was here, but when I look in the light, I can see through the packaging and I see it more down by the O. My last two products, which don't have a lot of visible progress, this is the Essence I Heart Stage eyeshadow base. I am learning that I don't really care for this that much. Yes, it works great as an eyeshadow base. It really, really does. But my problem with it is it's not picking up in camera here. It's looking a lot lighter than it is, but it has a very orange tint to it. Very, very orange. So when I am applying my eyeshadow, it makes it like more of a warm toned look, even though I'm using cool toned shadows. Is my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. This is in light, and I still can't tell. This still has such a big air bubble in it that I can't tell where I am. I wear this every single day. The first one I ended up finishing is the eyeliner. So this is all that is left. There we go. I can take it out, but yeah, all the way to the nub. I couldn't sharpen it anymore, and it was really hard to use like this, so this guy is done. This was the Burt's Bees eyeliner. I think it was in like dark brown or deep brown or something like that. I wouldn't purchase it again, but I am glad that I went through it and used it up. I am using a liquid eyeliner right now, and it's what I'm currently wearing, and I feel like I kind of prefer the pencil. I don't know. I think I just have a little bit of a learning curve going on right now. But anyway, so I finished that up. I will go in with what I'm replacing it with. I'm replacing it with this Rimmel Scandaleyes waterproof kohl eyeliner. So this guy right here. And this is in the color Nude. And I will measure it out and show it to you guys. I have a really hard time remembering to use this product. That's why I'm putting it in this project. I only will use it in my waterline, on the bottom waterline. And yeah, I really need to remember to reach for it. So that's why it's going in this project. I don't know how well the progress is gonna go on this, but we will see. This is all I have left, just this little nub here. And I will show you, I've been measuring it kind of with the cap, so I'll make it flush. And then I will measure it from the bottom of the cap, and I'll usually use the point, as kind of the placeholder. It's kind of hard to do this way. There we go. So you can see that it is in the middle of the K. With another one that I used up, this is the smaller size Derma Blend Professional Loose Setting Powder. I really, really enjoy this. You know that I already used one of these up in this project, but the other one was a little bit bigger. This one's smaller. I even took out the sifter and got all the way in there. There is nothing left. I really, really enjoyed this, and I'm kind of sad that it's gone. I have been using something else, which is what I will replace that with, which is this little mini. This is, I think, even smaller. Yeah, this is even smaller than the Derma Blend one. This is Cover FX Translucent Light, and this one has a really cool like little closure thing. I really like that, but I have been actually dumping this into a little bit of a larger pan so that I can get my brush in there a lot better, because this is just way too small. And I've used it only a handful of times. I really can't see much progress at all. I can just start to see kind of it pulling away from the packaging just a little bit, whereas before it was packed in there like real tight, and my markings like are almost completely worn away. But I had it marked like right under the O, and I'm gonna hold it up to the light real quick, and it's kind of about the same spot. Now I have used it, but it doesn't look like the progress has really gone down. Third product that I used up completely is the foundation. The CoverGirl Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. And yes, it's really messy, and I actually scraped the inside of this. Like, oh, I'm gonna show you, because I really did scrape the inside. Like, I got every last bit of that out. So, because actually when I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, but when the thing is in there, it really doesn't reach. It really doesn't reach all the way down, if you can tell. So I did have to scrape out quite a bit of this because there was so much left in there. I wanted to call it done when it wouldn't pump anymore, but there was just so much left. I just couldn't leave it like that. So use this up every last bit. I'm very happy about that. I'll be rolling in this other foundation. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation in Snow. And I have used this very few times, maybe like 3 times at the most, since using up the other foundation. And as you can see a little bit through the top. So I'm like right at the top of the L right now. So, and this is so far just kind of okay. I kind of prefer the CoverGirl one. Is the Essence I Heart Stage eyeshadow base, and you can see that I have been able to scrape through, and I can actually see right through this. But yeah, so, but I think there's quite a bit on the bottom still that it's picking up. Brow product. I will take a picture of the progress, like when I was marking where I was at on the piece of paper. So I'll take a picture and insert that, but I have made some pretty good progress, I think. Can you even see it? Like, it's just the tiniest little nub left. Also, I'm still working on the blush and highlight duo. I have been using the blush, even though I'm not like trying to pan it or anything, but I've definitely been using it more. And I've seen quite a bit of progress in the blush. But also the highlight, if you can tell, I've used a ton of it since the last update. It's like a quarter left, and that is like really thin. I don't know, I'm trying to show you different angles. Okay, another exciting thing. This isn't used up because there are 4 eyeshadows in here, but I used one up completely, and the other eyeshadow I made a huge pan on. So this cream shade is now completely gone. And then this shade here is what I've been focusing on, and it already hit side pan, and the middle of the pan is really big. I don't think that it'll be gone by my next update, this shade here, but I definitely think it'll be close. Of course, you can't see or tell the progress. There's still air in here, so I can't bend it. It still comes out just fine. This thing lasts forever. So, still working on this one. Okay, so that is everything. Those are all of my Project Pan products that I have been using, the progress that I've made, and I'm pretty excited about it. I hope that I can continue to make that much progress. I'm not really sure though, looking at the products again, I'm like, I don't know how many are gonna be done or close to done by next update, but hopefully there'll be something. So, all right, I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Bye.